Okay, I'm going to show you how to get your perfect points at an area like this. As you can see, they're both put together. There's nothing cut off it. I'm going to do on this other end. I'm going to attach this other end. You can see where that point is. And this point, if you look at this closely, you have a 1/4 inch here. And I'm trying to match those two sections up. You will find the best way to do this is to press the seam open. When you press the seam open, you'll have that little bit of color in there. That point right there is where I'm going to stick a pin. The pin is going to come through, and then with that point on the pin, I'm going to stick it right in at that spot where those are going to meet. Squeeze it together, hold that pin tight. That's holding those seams together, locking them in place. Now I'm going to pin both sides of where I don't want this to move. I don't want it to shift at all. If it shifts, I could cut off the points. I don't want that to happen. Now I'm going to pin the rest of this together. And I use pins, and I have been known to pin over my pins. Some quilters will tell you you shouldn't do that. I slow down and I walk over them, but I get scared pulling these pins out. You will see here that I'm trying to match these seams. If this one is pressed this way, that one's pressed this way, they will lock right together exactly how they should be, and I pin them at the 1/4 inch mark. Do the other side. Same thing, and these are locking seams also. Each seam is going in a different direction. And again, lock them up, pin them at the 1/4 inch mark. Now, when I come back, I'll have this sewn together. I'm going to show you exactly on the machine how to stitch this at the point where that pin went in. You're coming up to this pin point right here. That's where you stuck your first original pin in. You're going to sew a scant 1/4 inch to the right of where that little colored triangle is. And of course, watching out for your pins, walking over them, or pulling them out. And then you'll just carefully sew down through using your scant 1/4 inch and removing your pins. There's pros and cons to both ways doing it. It's intricate parts like this I do like to leave my pins in. Everyone's different. You know what works for you. Now, after I've steamed this, I use steam. I love steam. Steam helps me get what I want. I press it towards the outside of the block, and as you can see, all your pins are matching. Everything is exactly the way it should be.